Welcome to my channel, ladies. This is Diane Tuggle from the Happy Scrapbooker. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the Eastern United States, and I'm here today to show you some cards made with Delightful Wishes paper, stamp set, and dies. And we're going to make a fun fold card today. I recently did this video on the hidden message card, and ladies, I can't believe how many of you have been watching it and sharing it and subscribing to my channel, and I really appreciate it. And I will get back to your comments. I'm getting ready to go out of town, but I wanted to do another quick video today using this paper because I absolutely love it. So I'm going to show you a couple cards that I made with it. This one I cased from the catalog, the spring catalog, and I did add some blue enamel effects that I had. Actually, I think they're called liquid pearls, and I added a little bit of organdy ribbon. But other than that, if you look in the catalog, it's exactly the same. And then this one I did using the flower dies and a background die that I had in my stash. It is not Stampin' Up! It's a retired, close to my heart one, but I just loved it. The scalloped edges with the gingham paper, and I just had to do it. So that's some cards that I have made. And today we're going to make what's called a tent fold card. First I will show you the stamp set and the dies. So these are the floral dies. It kind of looks like forsythia and maybe marigolds. And it has some really nice verses in here. It says wishing, and then you could use you a happy birthday, or wishing you well, or wishing you lots of love, or wishing you were here, or wishing you all the best. And it has some pretty leaves, and it has these three little, look like starburst or something, but they could be the center of a flower. They could just be a background embellishment. So the stamp set is photopolymer, so it's clear, so you can line everything up. And then these are the awesome dies that come with it. So the word wishing is a die and a background die. And there's branches and leaves and different size flowers, layering flowers. That's the forsythia. Then this is like a background piece, so when you run it through, the little holes come out in the design. So, and then it has a label die that's really pretty, that fits the words. So, and this is the beautiful paper. This is just some of it. So that is the gingham. This is forsythia. This one is like I don't know, what should we call that? Kind of looks like wallpaper to me. Then these look like marigolds. I just love these. And then this is some more forsythia. And you turn it over. It's double-sided. So that's a real pretty, it looks like burlap. And a green solid. Some more forsythia with the little blue dots in the background. This is a subtle stripe. And then this one is the more of the marigolds. So that is the beautiful paper. There is also, wait a minute, I dropped something. There's also a beautiful vellum with blue gingham. And some of those dies will cut out flowers in the vellum. So I haven't completed the card, but it's in my head, so we're going to hope that it turns out okay. These are the large dies or layered dies, and then in the middle I put the gold enamel effects. And then this is the word wishing. So what I plan on doing today, I cut a solid white one, and then I stamped one, and I glued these two together, lined them up and glued them together to give me a thicker bridge. And I'm going to make a bridge on that card. I'm going to quickly show you the dimensions of the pieces that you're going to need. So this is the back of the card where you're going to write your to and from and whatever else you want to put there. And it measures 3 3/4 by 5. It's white, and I just cut a flower out of the paper and put it on there to embellish it. So that is the back of the card. Then the front of the card is 11 inches this way by 4 1/4 this way, and you're going to score it at 5 1/2 right down the middle. So it's a top folding card. And then you're going to use a die. Doesn't have to be this size, but this is the size I used, and it is 4 by 2 3/4, so 4 inches long by 2 3/4, and I just cut that out, and I saved that piece. So I also cut a white piece with a concentric die that fits right inside of it, 3 1/2 by 2 1/4. So what I end up with is this piece. This is a piece that came out of the middle. And here I've already decorated it with some of the layered flowers and the leaves and some butterfly brass embellishments. So on this card, the adhesive, I used tear tape, 1/4 inch wide tear tape at the top and at the bottom. And that's where it goes together. And you're going to make it stand up like a tent. So it's going to stand up like this. So we need a mechanism in there. That mechanism is 4 by 4 1/4. So it's 4 1/4 wide, just like the card, 4 inches tall. And you score it at 1/2 inch, 1 1/4 inches rather, 1 1/4, 2 inches, 2 3/4, 3 1/2, and you have a 1/2 inch left. So there you go. Let you take a screenshot of that. This is what makes the card stand up. So the 1/2 inch, we're going to flip up. We're just going to fold this back and forth like an accordion. So when it goes into the card, you want it to go in tall. So what you want it to do is you want the little 1/2 inch to be facing upward on both ends. So it's going to stand up like that. And we're going to just go ahead and put the base in. Tearing off my tear tape. You see I hung over a little bit, so I'm going to roll that up. I love tear tape because it's really strong. So we're going to line this up. Sorry if my head gets in the way. I got to sit down to do this. Sorry, ladies. Go see my head for a minute. Okay, and just press it down into that tear tape and then mush it down. I'm going to put an ink pad on it. And I'm going to tear the backing paper off the top piece of tear tape. You see it? Now I'm going to keep that flat, and I'm just going to close it. I see I hung over, or maybe I didn't cut it exactly. So I am going to trim that off a little bit. It's supposed to be even. Okay, there we go. So here is the base of your card. Called a tint card. It stands up really nicely. You do need a backing piece for the background here. So that I used some of the DSP. I cut it 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to put that in the inside here, covering up that bottom seam. So I should have put the glue on first, I reckon. I'm going to run some glue on the back of here. Do not get clogged up, glue pen. I bought this silly precision tip thing because it's not supposed to clog, and it clogs every single time I use it unless I put the pin in it. And it has this rubber base, and you're supposed to be able to put that down in there and it not leak and not gunk up. That doesn't work, but I have it now. Okay, just my luck. So this is gone in there, and while we're doing that, I'll go ahead and put on my backing piece. So you can find me on Facebook groups at Diane Tuggle at the Happy Scrapbooker, and it's a private group, and I would love for you to join. We share lots of good things there. I have contests, giveaways. And anyway, we'd love for you to join the group. I will list my shopping website in the description box, and if you place an order from me that is $50 or more, I will send you a goodie in the mail. And if you place an order that's $60 or more, we have celebration going on right now. This is January 2025, and celebration is this little catalog. It's good to the end of February. When you spend $60 or $120, there are different level free gifts in here. So there's lots of really pretty things. I love this little mushroom set. The paper has the paper is free that goes with it. The mushroom stamp set and the punch are in the regular spring catalog, and there's lots of cool things in here. This is beautiful. This is a $120 purchase to get that free, but you get the dies and the stamp set. It is beautiful. So that's something to give you an incentive to go shopping. Okay, let's go back to the card. So that was that. That was that. This is the piece that we had die cut. And what we want is for this to hang in there. So you need a hinge for it to hang. The hinge is a piece of cardstock that is 2 by 2, scored in half at 1. And I'm going to use some tear tape for that. This is wider tear tape. And I'm going to put it inside. I'm going to hang it. I'm going to go all the way to the top, but I center it right there. And then I'm going to put another piece of the tear tape right there. Take the backing off. I just love this paper. It's the prettiest spring paper I think I've ever seen. So now we're going to squish this flat. We're going to lay that on the inside and press it down. So now you can see that it hangs. Can you see the hinge? And this little, the focal point of the card is hanging. It's decorated and hanging. So what I was planning on doing is putting the wishing across here, and I stamped "You All the Best" for down here. So, I think I'm going to put it down there. I don't want to cover up my flowers. So I'm going to put a little glue on each of these side pieces, as it's wide enough to, and I'm going to squish it. And I'm going to glue that down. Oh, bring it up just a little bit. Wishing. I like that. That's so pretty. And then we're going to tuck this guy right down here. I'll put a little glue on the back of there. And I'm going to tuck it. This is just a little label banner that I had sitting out. I already had some dies already cut. And I said, that's the perfect size. I don't even know where it came from, but that's the shape of it. So there. So that is my completed card. And you would sign the back of it or write a note. And it fits in a standard envelope. And my little trick when I'm mailing, let me find a scrap of paper here. When I'm mailing a card like this that has a little bit of dimension to it, is I take a plain piece of cardstock and put it over the top of the front. Stick it in the envelope that protects the card, and there's no extra postage. As long as it's not real thick embellishments. But that should go through just fine. And there is your tint card. And see why I have the background paper in there, because you can see it. Adds a lot to the card. So I think this is my last video for this week, and I'll be going away to a scrapbooking retreat, and I'll be teaching 4 Valentine's Unfold cards. And when I get back, I will make you some videos of that particular class. So y'all have a good day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing and subscribing to my channel. I'm totally overwhelmed at the last amount, the video that I did, the last amount of people that are watching it. In fact, let me look and see. I put this up yesterday. I've never had this happen before. And I have, let me go back. I have my channel 235 subscribers. When I started this video, I had 202 subscribers. So in a day's time, I've got 33 more subscribers, and It has
Touch me
600
or
and...
this kitten, and I
Oops.
will kill you.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Mark my words.
Didn't mean for it to do that. It has 626 views. 626 views. And lots of little comments and thumbs up and stuff. I really appreciate that. And like I say, when I get home, I will answer all your comments. I didn't want you to think I forgot you. So these are my cards. And this is the one that started all the commotion. So y'all have a good day. Thank you for watching, ladies. Bye.